Hey guys, welcome to my space. So you come with me, let's start a beautiful gele. Okay, so the gele I'm using is 3 layers of a shoki by 80 inches length, and the style I'm about to tie is equivalent to round gele, but this is going to have a ruffle in between. Okay, yeah. So, and I'm also going to be using this ashoki. I'm going to be using two of it, right? One is two layers by 8 inches, the other is 3 layers by 80 inches. So the first one I'm using right here is 2 layers. Okay, then I'm going to be, well, we are doing a V front. Then this is how I get my V front. Yeah, the rule I used here is 70-30. So the one my model is holding is the 70, while the one I'm using to cross here is the 30. Alright, so here, having crossed it, I pin it down. Now I go with the longer hand, which is the 70, then I use it to start forming my pleats. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to pleat the whole of it down to the other side of the ear and pin it down before picking up the second fabric to continue with my layers. Okay, so like I said, this is just equivalent to um it's just equivalent to tying infinity pleat scale. Right here now, having exhausted this plate, so I took it to the back to do some pinning there because I'm going to be picking up the next fabric to continue. Yeah, and this is the 3 layers, so I'm going to be laying my pleats directly on top of this one. I'm going to be then laying my plates just the way I plated the first one. So guys, I want you to watch carefully to see what I am doing here, because everything I'm doing here is just self-explanatory. That is why I did not want to fast forward this video. So I hope you are observing the way I am taking my plates step by step directly on top of each other. Yeah, so as I plate, I arrange. As I plate, I arrange, making sure that my plates are in order. Now you can see what we have, right? Coming out clean and better. Yeah, so now we move to the back, okay, to continue with our plating, extending it to the back. So the longer one, I'm going to be bringing it to the front, continuing with the plating. Then from here, I'm going to be forming the ruffle by this side. Now you can see the way I am picking my plates. I just feel like going this way in order to make it a little bit more easier for me. Okay, so now having extended it upwards, then I continue with my pleats, trying to make sure that I maintain a very clean pleats pleat layers. So now I extend it this way. So at those points, I am already at the point where I am going to be forming the side ruffle. Now I put elastic band at those points where my hands are. Then the remaining one, I'm just going to fold it like this and pin it down. Okay, now this is what is going to be giving me the ruffle I need in between. Okay, so right here now I'm going to pin it down so that I can be able to get my ruffles very well and clean, right? Yeah, so then I do same thing this side. I fold it and pin it down. This elastic band I used here is showing, so I want you to observe carefully to see the way I am going to be hiding that elastic because I need to cover it. I can't just leave it like that, right? Yeah. Okay, so now this is what we have. Then I am going to be using my office pin to pick part of the fabric and use it to cover it and pin, right? I pick another one I pick part of the fabric and I use it to cover it, to pin it down and cover it. Now you can see, right? Then we move to the back. This remaining hand at the back, I'm going to just twist it. Okay, so now let's say that the client made her hair, so at this point you can just bring out the person's hair at the back there. And this is what we have. Like, we have come to the end of this tutorial, and this is our final look. So guys, what do you have to say about this? It's looking beautiful, right? Yeah, that is the style. So you can give this gele your own name. I don't know what other names to give it. Okay guys, so I will be seeing you in our next video. Bye for now.